yapping again.
Why?
Just do it. I want to hear this.
So anyways, Intimidator 305 is the world's third Giga Coaster, and it's located in Kings Island, in Roswell, Virginia. Intimidator 305 features the 300-foot drop with like 90 miles an hour speed, while with low-to-the-ground, highly banked turns, and many switchback elements that leave the riders graying out and extremely disorientated because they're freaking graying out and blacking out. Anyways, the riders will black out a lot. The general public will black out a lot if you tend to not be too much of a roller coaster nerd like me. Anyways, Intimidator 305 also features a bunch of switchbacks, which are extremely intense because you're going at them 80 miles an hour. Now, a switchback is basically, you're going from one turn directly into another turn. So, like, you're going from, like, 80 degrees banked one way to, like, 80 degrees banked the other way. And that draws extreme forces, because it goes straight from 4 Gs to 0 to back to 4 in, like, less than a second. So they're extremely intense, but they're pretty fun. So I've heard. If you don't black out.
I would assume so.
But, like, make sure you drink some water so you don't black out. And also, make sure you're going on, like, a... Make sure you're just... Make sure you're aware of how much you're... Of the fact that you are going to gray out on this roller coaster. Because, that first turn... They had to re-profile the first turn because it was too intense.
Oh. That's fun.
Like, let's stop sharing the screen. I'm gonna start sharing my screen to roller coasters now. I did not want to go to I3's 95. I want to go to I305. Intimidator 305. Those are ads. Oh, here we go. Anyway, it's time to share my screen to roller coasters.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this first turn causes a lot of people to black out.
Huh. I see.
And you're also going like 80 miles an hour through it, so yeah, you're getting shoved into your seat.
That's fun.
Oh yeah, this is the first switchback.
Whoa. Good lord.
What? Yeah, they're pretty intense. Trim brakes! To stop this next one from killing you. Like, literally, look.
I wanted to kill it.
You know what? I think that'd be a lot of paperwork. That's less than 50. That's less like 40 seconds of ride time. Anyways, that's nuts. I do not want the wicked, tricky wicked. Anyways, this is at my local park, and I like this. This one's pretty good because it's the only launch coaster at my park. So I like it because it's a cool launch coaster. but this one was the first vertical launch coaster. Like, it launches you vertical.
Yeah.
Give it a second. It launches you up and over the top hat.
That's fun.
It's very nice feeling to go straight from vertical up to vertical down. It's very fun.
I think so.
Sometimes, if you're lucky, the roller coaster may not make it over the top hat. Oh, here we go. Sends you up 110 feet and then back down 110 feet. It is 110 feet. Yeah, it has one inversion, and then you go, and then you reach the mid-course brakes, which I don't know why they're there. Anyways, now you're at the boring part, because those brakes slow you down way too much. So you just crawl over these turns. It's just like a little twister section. Like, there is no reason for this to be here.
Trying to make it entertaining.
Yeah, yeah, that was my first, like, actual thrill coaster I ever rode.
I see.
It was good. Anyways, it's cannibal time. This one terrified the crap out of me. I mean, who wouldn't be terrified by a cannibal? Like, actually, though, who wouldn't be terrified by a cannibal? How many roller coasters have you ridden?
5.
5. Like, listen to that foghorn that plays.
That doesn't sound horrifying. Although I know my boyfriend is horrifying.
You know what else is scary?
No,
the elevator.
Because of trauma, that's
Oh.
all.
What trauma?
Something happened, that's all I know.
Okay.
Big sexy.
Anyways, this is an elevator.
Hold up, I gotta show this on the. I gotta show this.
This is an elevator. This was the scariest part for me.
Being sexy.
Because you're just ascending. You can look up and you can see God's light above you in the tower. You just ascend.
Okay, Ray, listen to me. Being sexist is gay as fuck. Like, bro, why do you treat your other gender so well and the other gender like trash? Wanna fuck them so badly or what?
Look at this. This is too... Lagoon decided, you know what, let's not have a conventional hypercoaster, you know, where it just has a bunch of airtime hills. Let's have one with a 116-degree drop that goes 200 feet down. Look at that drop.
Oh, that looks fun.
That is fun. That drop is insane. It's so good. And then they have that crazy Immelman, which pulls out way later than most normal. The ejector airtime dive loop, where you get thrown into your lap bar. And also, there's no over-the-shoulder. It's just a lap bar. It's crazy.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then you go through some mid-course breaks that slow you down. Normally, this would be buzzkill, but there's a specific reason for these ones. The Lagoon Roll. Hang time. It's just hang time. You just hang there. That's the whole point of the Lagoon Roll. It's crazy. And then they finish out the ride by shoving you into your seat.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And they built this themselves. They didn't outsource it to like a manufacturer. They built it themselves.
That's honestly horrifying.
What do you mean that's horrifying? It's good.
I mean, yeah, but like they made that much of a roller coaster. That's kind of horrifying.
Yes, that was their second attempt at building something themselves. They went from a Spamly coaster with less than 1,000 feet of track to this monstrosity.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, let me show you the coaster they built themselves before this. They built Bombora before this. Bombora is also a pretty good coaster. This one plays surf music, so there might be no audio because it's copyrighted. They play like Beach Boys songs.
Oh man.
Yeah, they built this one themselves too. They went straight from this to a giant menacing tower.
That's
Also, when you drive up to Lagoon off the interstate, well, when you drive next to it, because it's right next to the highway, you could just see that. And if you're lucky, you might see some people go down it.
Huh.
Like this is what they built. Their next coaster was Cannibal. They built this, and then they built Cannibal. They were on something.
A soft lagoon spa roller coaster into fucking Cannibal.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this is a nice, but also this is a really good family coaster. It's super smooth.
Bitch, I eat.
The coasters they build themselves are like it eats roller coasters. If you look in the distance, you can see the tower for Cannibal, just barely over the trees. It's like a giant tower.
Yeah,
the trees blocked it.
The trees blocked it. Why are they screaming?
But
this
yeah,
isn't even that
they
fun.
build. They're probably like 6-year-olds.
Probably.
Like I took my godmother to Lagoon. She was terrified of everything. I took her on this and she got scared.
Bitch, I eat people.
Have you wrote that wicked one down? That's fun.
But like, let's see. That's the coaster. Like, look at how terrifying that must be to see from the highway.
Oh my god,
Look.
that looks beautiful. What do you mean?
Yeah, but like, just imagine you just leave for a summer and then you come back and there's this monstrosity.
True. You're like, oh my god. The
You're just
lagoon
like,
is
oh, I
great.
like my favorite coaster is Wicked. You come here, I think I might have a new favorite. This thing looks insane.
I fucking love it.
Lagoon Park. Or where is it? Like this is what they had before this for Thrill. They had Wicked and they had Colossus. Also, Colossus is insane.
What the hell's Colossus? What the fuck?
It's that one. It's Colossus the Fire Dragon. It's a portable coaster. Like you could just pick this thing up and move it, but they've had it for 40 years.
The horrors.
Like it's like if you look below like all the supports, it's planks of wood that are keeping it supported steady.
What the fuck?
It's been working for 40 years. It's not scary. It's like barely any because it's made to do that. Like it's made for that. The coaster is specifically made to be
I
supported
know,
on
but like
planks of wood.
still, what the fuck?
And also, but yeah, this one's a good one. This one just has 2 straight loops. You get shoved into your seat, and you might gray out. Oh yeah, Colossus is just funny, like that. Did I spell Colossus right?
I don't think you spelled Colossus
No, I
right.
did not. There we go. There's
Hey,
fast.
hey.
Colossus is the roller coaster I've ridden the most. The line is always short. Like the line is always like less than 10 minutes.
Huh.
It's so good. The maximum is probably like 15 minutes, like during Frightmares on a Sunday or Saturday, which is the busiest time. This one is 1980s. Oh, front row. Back row is best, but front row is pretty good. In the back row, you get pulled through
Back row
all
is
the
always
loops,
the
so you
best.
go.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you get pulled over all the drops, so you get launched. Look, on the left, you can see Wicked.
Hey. Why is this so goddamn interesting? What?
Why are you getting interested by my home park?
No, why am I getting interested by you yapping about roller coasters? That's the better question.
I mean, roller coasters are interesting.
You're true.
Like, look, do you see Cannibal?
Oh my god, I love that thing.
You get a great view of Cannibal.
This one's not bad.
I need to like bring you to Utah. You need to ride this. I mean, but Lagoon is very expensive. It has a monopoly. It's the only park in Utah, so it can charge upwards of $100 for one day.
No competition. Sad.
Yeah, but they do charge. It's only the price of 2 day passes for 1 season pass. So if you live here and you go 3 times in one summer, you just made bank. Because its season pass is only twice the price of a day pass, despite the fact that day passes are $100.
True.
But yeah, that one just shoves you into your seat. That's the whole point, and it's just so good. Roller coaster POV. Oh yeah, what their wooden one is named Roller Coaster. Like,
No fucking shot.
it's just named a roller coaster.
That's
but
hilarious.
it is over 100. It is over 100 years old. So
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
yeah, it is really shaky, but like it's incredibly smooth and well kept for being 100 years old.
Not
Lagoon
the
cares about their
ads.
history. Lagoon cares about their historic rides. I'm just kind of refreshing, hoping my ad blocker will work.
Why do you have to refresh for your ad blocks to work? That makes no sense.
Because YouTube's actively fighting ad blockers right now.
Fair point.
YouTube is actively fighting, and the ad blocker I use is Opera GX, so it's not much better than
That is a fair point.
But in 2018, they got Millennium Flyer trains, which I bet made it very much more smoother. On Millennium Flyer trains, instead of having like 3 rows per car, it's 1 row per car, and every row has its own set of wheels that can turn independently, so they can all turn smoothly.
That's not even a word, dumbass.
Shut up. Like this one, you can get some good airtime in the back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, despite the fact that it is 100 years old. Also, that do not stand up there sign is because someone stood up and they died. So
I would think if you stood up, you'd die.
yeah, but yeehaw! This one is a bit rattly, but it's not as bad as one of the ones. As the oldest, it's not as bad as this is the oldest roller coaster, like at the park, and it's one of the oldest in the world. Over there, you can see the spider to the right. The spider, that's a spinning coaster. Those are fun.
I see.
And you also, when you're like in the parking lot, you can, this like reaches out into the parking lot. You can see it. You can walk under the coaster.
Oh, that's
It's
fun.
so funny. Yeah. It's fun. One time, I rode when I went here when I was 7, I was terrified of everything. This is one of the only ones I rode, and I lost my hat. I was sitting on my hat, but airtime, my hat flew out from underneath me, and it landed in the middle of the oval shape.
Oh, that's fun.
It
must have
landed in the middle of
horrified
the
you.
oval. I never got that hat back. Oh yeah, here's the spider. The spider is a Mauer spinner. You can make these ones spin pretty good. You can make they're Mauer spinners. You can make them spin pretty well. Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
That's my alarm. My alarm is just the Bad to the Bone riff on piano.
No. That's horrible.
Shush. But yeah, this one isn't bad, but the first drop is the best. Cause unlike some other Mauer spinners, you start spinning directly off the first drop, so you take
hell no.
it sideways.
Oh, that's
You take the
fun.
first drop sideways. Yeah. Also, this chain lift is stupid fast. Like, look. This thing
Oh,
is so
fuck.
fast.
That's a horrifying
It's almost as
thing,
fast as Wicked's launched tower, which is probably the best ascent ever. The second best ascent is definitely Canopy. Like, look at this. Sideways!
Oh, nah.
Oh, they didn't go sideways. They didn't go sideways. And then you go through this turn that just whip. Ooh, I like this one. This one's fun. Unfortunately, this one does have a bunch of brakes, but like it's still multiple trains can run at one time. It's like a block section thing.
Yeah.
But it does still spin pretty well. Those brakes don't stop it from spinning.
Yeah, I know. That's how spinning coasters work.
Let's see. What other roller coasters can I show you? Ooh, Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. I want to go to Silver Dollar City next summer. This is in Missouri.
Yeah.
99% of people.
There's this roller coaster company called Rocky Mountain Construction. They burst onto the scene in 2011, and they have their insane reputation. They make hybrid coasters. So if you have like an old wooden roller coaster that sucks, give it to Rocky Mountain Construction. They will for pretty cheap for a roller coaster. They'll take off the wooden track, replace it with steel iBox track, use some of the old wooden supports, give it a few inversions, cram it with airtime, and you have an entirely new roller coaster essentially. And they're all insanely smooth and amazing. This one is one of the only RMC coasters that is not a hybrid and is just straight wooden. But it does have 3 inversions on a wooden coaster, so that's fun. It's fun though.
I'm gonna see this.
I want to ride this one.
That is a slightly fast chain link. I don't.
I mean, I guess. Also, that noise on the chain lift, like that ding 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 ding, that's not from the chain. That's from the device that stops you from rolling back. So if you hear that device on a chain lift, you're gonna be fine. If the chain lift fails, you'll just stay there.
Oh, the railguns are going. What the fuck? Oh, the wooden one? Oh, hell no.
Yes, this is a wooden roller coaster.
Oh, hell no, Jigsaw, you are tweaking.
It's shorter than Cannibal, so you'll be fine. Sideways airtime. Yeah, probably.
Sideways, damn.
Yeah, if you go to the top of the hill. Oh, this finale is the double barrel roll finale is crazy.
The horrors.
Plus, you're going up, so in the back you get a bunch of hang time on that second roll. Now, time traveler.
What is time?
Time traveler. Alright, let me. Are you typing?
Nah,
are you typing?
I was typing a little bit.
Time Traveler is the first mock extreme spinner.
Yeah.
So it's a spinning coaster, but it's extreme. Like right out of the station, you turn sideways and go down a 90-foot drop.
That sounds horrible.
Like right out of the station, you turn sideways and go down a 90-foot drop.
Oh God.
And then you go through a dive loop.
What was that fucking laugh?
What? Like that you're also spinning. The spin is reduced, but you're still spinning. And then you go through a launch because a few inversions isn't enough.
What was that damn laugh of that guy, bro? It sounded like a fucking witch.
I don't know. But you're spinning while you're launching. And then you go through sideways vertical loop.
Oh, show reference. What's up? Oh my God.
This looks so fun. Oh, that corkscrew.
That corkscrew hurt me in so many goddamn ways.
Why? I was just sailing and I accidentally hit a merchant ship and sunk him. Whoops.
Okay, bro. Not the Arcane Odyssey.
Right. Yeah. And then there's Steel Vengeance. This one is widely regarded as the best roller coaster in the goddamn world. If the ads will permit it. Oh, let's go.
Ads, get
so
his
this
ass.
This one is an RMC conversion. This is a hybrid coaster. You see it uses steel wood supports, but it has a steel track.
Let's see.
Right? Wood supports, steel track.
Yeah.
This is the famous Rocky Mountain Construction iBox track. It's like an I-beam, but I don't know. It's just the famous iBox track, and it's really cool. It's like the first major track design since steel tubular track, which is like the tubes where the wheels wrap around it. Anyways, this one is 200 feet tall, and this one has the most airtime out of any roller coaster in the world. This has 32 seconds of airtime.
I can't wait to see this drop.
The ride experience is like a minute and a half. 1/3 of your ride experience is airtime.
Oh my God.
So you go up there. You know what airtime is, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's understandable. That's the outward banked hill. A lot of people say that's their favorite. Ooh, woo! This used to be a wooden coaster. Just saying.
Huh.
So,
That's
so
horrifying.
RMC just comes in, takes old wooden coasters, and it's like, fix that up for you, and so they do, and they make it amazing. And then there's the mid-course brakes, which aren't on, so you know we don't want to slow you down too much. They don't want you to lose all your speed. More airtime. You know, it's just airtime. That's basically the whole point of this coaster.
I see.
But everyone loves airtime, so it's a win-win. Plus, this has like 5,000 feet of track. Cannibal has 2,000. Oh, all these bunny hills at the end are like apparently insane.
I mean, I would think because you're going fucking so fast.
Anyways, time to introduce you to the Gertzlauer Eurofighter. This one is Cannibal. Cannibal is basically a Gertzlauer. It's a model of a roller coaster. Cannibal is basically a Gertzlauer Eurofighter, but Lagoon's version. Gertzlauer Eurofighters have vertical lifts, and beyond vertical drops. But Cannibal's beyond vertical drops.
Wait a minute, I
special,
went
'cause it
on
goes
this
from
exact
flat.
one.
Wait, you did? A Nickelodeon universe?
Yeah.
You've been on the steepest drop in the world?
Yeah.
Sick!
Let's
How
go.
was the hang time? How's the hang time on that?
Oh, it's
on
amazing.
that roll? How's the rolling launch?
I fucking love it.
You've been on this?
Yeah, that exact one.
Bro, I want to go to the. You want to go to Nickelodeon universe?
Oh, it's fucking fun.
Yeah. I bet. Apparently this. Some people say this is better than Cannibal mainly because of that launch is great. But Cannibal's drop is so much better, despite the fact that it's not as steep. It feels steeper because Cannibal goes from flat to the drop. This one has a bit of angle, you know, right before the drop. This one's angled downwards. Cannibal's flat, and
Yeah,
also Cannibal is
I'll
60
be
feet
honest.
taller.
The charger's amazing, but the drop is a little too dramatic.
Yeah, I mean it is the steepest drop in the world, I guess.
Don't want to kill us by instantly giving us it.
Yeah, you don't want to kill us by giving us that amazing. Also, the first part of Cannibal's drop is trimmed so that you have all the time to hang out of your seat while you go on that drop.
Oh, that's
Like
fun.
the first part of the drop has brakes, so you just slowly descend, and then you fly towards the floor at 70 miles an hour. Like,
Yeah, that
you're waiting
hang
for like
time
a
is
good
way
like
too much.
8 seconds. Hang time is when you're upside down. This is just waiting.
Yeah, no, my
This is just waiting.
This wait time is too much. I hate it.
I bet the ejector airtime on the drop is good. It's good though.
Whoa! What are they saying?
That doesn't even look that steep.
Yeah, it's not that steep. It really shouldn't be that steep, but it is. So.
It's the steepest in the
I
world,
really don't
but like
believe it is.
Cannibals feel. It is the steepest in the world, but Cannibals feel steeper because it's from flat track. That one doesn't feel steep because it's like from a 45-degree angle down. So it's really like what is 121.5 minus 45? Yeah, it's basically like that drop. So it feels less than vertical, but it is the steepest drop in the world. Heck.
I know. But I just,
Yeah.
As we said.
That launch is so powerful. Yeah, it's got a nice punch to it. Yeah, it really does.
They're talking about the launch and not the drop.
Yeah, the launch was so much better.
Bring it on, dude. That was so good.
The drop just doesn't feel like anything.
The drop on Cannibal feels like everything.
True.
Cannibal opened as the steepest drop in the world, just saying, before this coaster.
Yeah.
And it's also the tallest beyond vertical drop. You know, the people at Lagoon could have been like, maybe we should make a normal coaster that has just like a vertical drop, maybe.
No.
They decided to give it an extra 26 degrees, just for good measure.
Kind of them.
And plus, on TMNT Shellraiser, you only have like, you have over the shoulders, right?
Yeah. Cannibal doesn't have that.
On
does it?
Cannibal, they engineered, let's see if I can... On Cannibal, they engineered the best freaking lap bars. Like, those things are so comfy. They're not over the shoulder, so you just hang there from your thighs.
I can see that dude in the back.
Yeah. That dude in the back is like, ugh!
That dude in
Someone's
the
like-
fucking back is hilarious.
The other guy is trying to, the guy on the left is, also the back row on the edge is the best. Because on the Immelman, because the Immelman's like basically vertical on the exit, you get whipped around to the side.
Oh, that's fun.
And also, on this part, you just hang there. It's the Lagoon Roll. It's like, it's named after the park. You just hang there for like multiple seconds.
That is actually horrifying.
Yeah, it's so fun. But like, that's why there's a sign outside the line that says Cannibal will eat your cell phone.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. The Immelman, like you fall out like that. So on the back, you just twist out while you fall. You get flung around.
That is
It's so good.
disgusting. I love it.
It's so fun. Oh, also, Primordial Lagoon built a coaster that's basically just Disney. Lagoon has now made a Disney coaster.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they've just made a Disney coaster and it's so
Just
good.
like that? For real?
Like,
Just like that?
it did cost them $55 million in 8 years of development, but they did make a Disney coaster.
Serious?
Oh, that's spoilers. Yeah, and it's actually like Disney level. It's as close as I could get to Disney. But yeah, look at this. These roller coaster trains have guns on them and they turn. Look,
What
it just
the
turned.
fuck? Why do they
That's
have
it's
guns?
also, it has multiple endings. It has multiple endings
Why do you
on
have,
a roller coaster.
no, why do you have guns, sir?
Because you have 3D glasses and there's screens that you can shoot at, and they work. And it's also half roller coaster, half dark ride. Do you know what a dark ride is?
Yeah.
That's like, what parks have you been to?
I forget, honestly.
Well, anyways, if you've been to like Universal Studios and you've ridden like the Spider-Man or the ride or like Men in Black, those are dark rides.
Yeah.
Because you're like slowly going through. You're slowly going through. A dark ride is normally associated with scary stuff. Like you're slowly going through a scary thing with like animatronics and set pieces.
I figured.
Like you do have a helix at the start here, and it pulls from some good forces. This helix pulls some. It does look unfinished there, but like whatever. The helix pulls some good forces, and then you go through some fog that tastes disgusting.
Your phone went off again.
I know, I turned it off. Anyways, and then you turn, and then your carts turn to the left, and then you start shooting. And also you have score. You have scores. You can compete against your friends and stuff.
I see.
There's also like a complete storyline and theming in the queue. And also the queue, despite being longer than like every other Lagoon queue, still isn't long enough. Like every Lagoon, oh, watch this. Then you turn backwards.
Oh, that's not fun. Oh, I know what is about to happen.
Dude, this backwards part is like the funnest part. Actually, wondering what ending you're gonna get is the funnest. You can kind of tell what ending you're gonna get if you look at the floor the right way. Don't ask how.
If you look at the floor in the right way.
Shush. More things to shoot at, because, you know, it's a dark ride. Like, this looks like Disney level, essentially.
Yeah.
The theming is crazy. They have an animatronic in the queue that tells you the entire story, along with like a full projector screen animatic cutscene, essentially. And they have Sans. Look, it's Sans.
Sans Underman!
All the skeletons have blue eyes. It's Sans.
And,
Oh, one of the. There's 6 endings technically. 2 3 of them, they're each divided into 3 sections. On 3 of them, you get the dragon. You save the dragon. On the other 3, you save the owl, which represent the sun and the moon. And then you do some turns, and then the roller coaster ends in one of 3 ways. You tilt forward and drop, you tilt backwards and drop, or you just drop straight. Let's see what ending they get. Oh, they tilt forward. That's like the craziest feeling, by the way. Like, the track doesn't tilt forward, like, the track tilts sideways, because the roller coaster cars are sideways, and moves down. It's so crazy, and I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah. But the best one is definitely tilting forward, because it feels the craziest, but you can tilt backwards, too.
Huh.